First thing I'm going to do is go in here and try to find some kind of square punch to use that's about the appropriate size. Of course, I'm going to base coat this back a lighter color to start with. Some kind of khaki, I suppose. I could take you on the journey with me to find the piece of square punch I'm going to need in here, but it's going to be a long journey, so I will save everyone from that. And I'm going to go ahead and get to looking for something. Well, I found two little old pieces of square. I found this piece first, come off of a little screen door that closes. I went in there and kind of filed down it a little bit to make it more sharp to where it would be able to punch out the design I wanted. Then I come across this one here. It's a little bit smaller, and I think I'm going to go in there and file it down a little bit. I think I'm going to go with this little bit smaller piece here. That was actually a piece of the aluminum that come off of the what I had left over from doing the front little old hatch in the boat, the storage compartment. Anyway, I'm going to go in there and file this on down, make it a little bit more pointy so I can use it to punch out something with to make my digital camo pattern design. I mean, I know I'm going to miss the zebra, but I'll just have to live with it. I took it in there on the grinder, and I don't even know if you can see it or tell, but I did grind down a little edge on it to where it should be punchable now. And whatever we find to punch for our painting design stencil, and that is actually what I'm going to do now. We got to go in here and hunt down something to punch good stencil type material. Well, this is the crap I come up with, some of this construction foam type crap. And this is all, what that is, just a placemat type thing, but it's thin, it's movable, but it's not thin and movable enough to go over the this little part of the boat here where this little indent is. It is just not thin enough for that crap. So maybe this stuff will be. Maybe I can move it over it and all that. I'll have to probably staple something to it, or cardboard to keep the overspray from going everywhere, but that's what I'm going to try. So far, this is how she's looking. Probably pretty hard to see. Let me put something underneath it. There. That's how it's looking so far. Just going through there and punching it out with this here we made. Trying to get a basic idea of how it's going to do. I'm going to do, since I got so many of these other ones, I'm going to do several more different type patterns on there and just mix them up a bunch of different ones so I can do different little colors on each one of them. And maybe, you know, half blend colors on the same one. I don't know. We shall see. I'm going to get back on it doing a few more of these, something similar. Still beating away at these little patterns here. These little foam pieces give in a little bit, so you can pretty much press on it and see if it's going to be squared up or not. And then they'll go away, and you can retry it again if you're off a little bit. That one's a little bit better, but I need to go a little bit more over. Perfect. And instead of just pulling them all out after I've been hammering out, I'm just leaving them in there. It makes it a little easier for me for some reason, just to go by how it's going to look. Good thing about it, once you groove it down in there, push it down on there a little bit, just to see like that where you want to, how you want it to be. If you're quick enough, you can get it right back in its groove before it pops it back out. So I'd be liking that. Okay, run this down and back up a little bit and end it on that. This is probably the 4th or 5th one I've done. Just all different designs, little pixels.